Details in the death of actor Paul Walker. A coroner's report says Walker initially survived a horrific car crash but died moments later from injuries sustained at impact and from the resulting fire. The Fast and Furious film star was a passenger in the red Porsche Carrera GT involved in that accident. Meantime, a new video is shedding new light on the death of the actor. Casey Wyan reports on that.
Chilling new video showing the crash that killed actor Paul Walker and his friend Roger Rodas. At the moment of impact, you can see a light pole and tree fall. Smoke is faintly visible at first, then begins to billow heavily. But it took 60 seconds between the time of the crash and the first signs of smoke when the Porsche burst into flames.
We've heard of heroic efforts to try to pull the men out, but it was too late. But it's that lonely 60 seconds of no smoke, no fire in that Porsche Carrera GT when those men were inside that vehicle, obviously unable to get out.
Investigators continue to search for answers about what caused the accident. They say they have not found any evidence of a fluid leak from the car at the scene, which could have indicated that the car became difficult to control.
It's a stealth mission. We'll be in and out before they even know we were there.
Production on Fast and Furious 7, which Walker had been working on at the time of his death, remains on hold. Shooting on the film had been scheduled to resume this week, but was canceled Monday and Tuesday. The studio declined to say when shooting would resume. Devoted fans continue to grieve at the makeshift memorial lining the street with mementos of the star.
I'm just glad every time I saw him, I told him I loved him. And he said the same thing to me.
The Walker family has not made plans for a memorial service. They issued a statement expressing thanks for the outpouring of love and goodwill from his many fans and friends. They've asked fans to show their support by donating to his charity, Reach Out Worldwide. Paul founded the organization with the genuine desire to help others, and it's important to his family to keep his memory alive. Casey Wyan, CNN, Los Angeles.
The driver, Roger Rodas, was killed from multiple traumatic injuries, according to the new autopsy report. Toxicology results are still pending and could take several weeks. Earlier, Universal Pictures announced that it is halting production of Fast and Furious 7 for an undetermined amount of time in the wake of Walker's death. Grant.
Yeah, Pam, extremely fast, breathtaking, and very easily dangerous. We're getting a better sense of what it's like to ride in a Porsche Carrera GT, the same kind of car in which Walker was riding when he was killed. There were only 1,300 Carrera GTs made in 2005, and reporter Kyung La got to ride shotgun in one of them.
I'm at once exhilarated and carsick. It's like flying on the road, and it is terrifying, but strangely fun.
It's like kind of taming a wild animal, and so if you were taming a wild animal, you'd be afraid of it. So you have to be afraid of it to really be safe in the car.
It's technically not a race car, but it's certainly the closest thing you can get to one and still be street legal. The Carrera GT has more than 600 horsepower under the hood. The gentleman talking is the owner of one down in Southern California who was kind enough to drive that reporter around in one. 208 miles per hour is the top speed. That car can go from 0 to 100 in under 7 seconds, Pam.